Okay, we're out here in the field. It's March 30th. There's the tractor we were experimenting with the other day. There's the hut. We have things that we left out here, hoping to get back at it yesterday. Rained pretty good in the night a day ago. Now we are trying to recover equipment, so to speak. We get out here and we got a flat tire on the loaner tractor. Process of unhooking stuff. Move everything up to our wall area. Unhook tractors. Leave tillage stuff here. We'll run the fertilizer spreader up. We're supposed to be getting a loaner tractor, our cab tractor, but our loaner's got a flat tire, so we got to see if we can get our compressor up from the apartment to go and air this thing up. So it's another day of issues that we got to deal with, and we'll get her done. All right, we are changing a tire. Good guy brought the motorcycle with the air compressor out to us. He aired up the tire. We got it in here to the farm, and we threw some soap on it, popped it off. Much easier than taking the tire off, right, Jack?
Oh yeah.
5 minutes.
Yep.
And luckily it's a new tire, and the bead was good that it came off right away, but just like at home. So yeah, it's our John Deere lease tractor, but we'll get her fixed. It'll be good. So I'm going to check the inside of the tire for any foreign material that might be stuck in there yet. But it's good. Yeah, it might be what he's going to do. I'm not sure if he's going to blow stuff out or. But it's good. So there's this air compressor.
Our repairman is getting ready to inspect the tubing and find the hole. It's a very hard worker, and we're thankful he came.
So make sure you're watching. Go real slow with the camera.
Oh.
There's got to be something in here. Unfortunately, I don't feel anything in there, so it could be. We'll find out when we find the hole in the tire. You can shut it off. There we are. He's roughing up the spot, just like we do in the U.S. We have a little buffer. He's got a little hand file. Nice and smooth, roughed up. He's going to cut a little patch size, and he's going to go around it. Alright, so he's roughed up the patch. He's got a special glue, and that is sticky glue. He's putting the patch together. He's gluing it just like we do in the U.S. It is sticky. You can see just how it's going. Now he's going to let it dry a little bit. He's going to put a little bit of it in the patch area. It's just regular inner tube cement tire repair kit. Yeah, let it dry a little bit. So he's putting the patch on now. We let the glue set up. And he's got a little tool and a piece of wood that he just taps. Make sure it's got a really good tight seal so it doesn't leak. He's very meticulous about this. Does a good job. I think we're ready to throw it back in. We're in the process of putting the tube back in, getting it mounted. He is putting the little tube nut back on, the big one. He will stretch it around, just check the inside to make sure there's no dirt or anything, it rocks, stuff like that. We'll probably maybe put a little air to it, make sure it doesn't pinch at all. Let's see what he does. Actually, I guess he's just going to put her on. 1 second, I'm going to help him with some soap. There we go. So we've helped with a little bit of soap. The trick is not to pinch the tube. He's got to go higher. He's trying to walk around the bottom, walk the top. He's got to walk the top.
You'll notice Richard working there as well. Richard has been a wonderful asset. He's very good with tools. He helped put together the cultivator before Andy and Dan came, and just whenever Cal or I need something, he's always Johnny on the spot. I'm very, very impressed with him.
He's got to work the top. Use the tire to help him. Hold on to this. Hold on. Work the top first, and the tire will help you. Try the top
There we go. That's good. All right. Looks good. Andy's pouring more soap on it to make sure it sticks well. Our workers are having fun. We always have fun.
Soap's your friend. In the U.S., we actually have a...
Putting air in it, got it all mounted up well. Looks good front and back. Hopefully you can hear me with everything running here. But he's just checking to make sure that it does not pinch the tube, but it looks good. He's got to inflate the inner tube. Yep, if you look at the bottom, you barely see it, but the bottom's coming together. Yep, no gap now. See how the gap disappeared now? Yep. Yep. Looks good all the way around. That's good. That's good. If it's dry, then it can wedge on one side and put soap on it, it just comes together. So. Very good. It's even got an air tester. Ask him how many pounds he's going to put in it. Yep. Yep. Ask him how many pounds he wants. 25. Good. Typically overflate a little bit more, and then you let it back down just to make sure all the wrinkles are getting out of it. Good. Can he check the other tire to make sure they're even?
Yeah, that's already checked.
Oh, he did. Okay,
Yeah.
good. See, he's a good man.
Back when we check in everything.
Here is the well by the farm. There's all the equipment there, moving stuff up to the wall area. So we have the tank overhead, which we can pump water into from the well. And then we have it set up so we can drain that tank, shut off the fill stations, which are here, and go direct into the tank from the overhead. And then I think I showed you the video on the other side the other day, and actually here's where our well is there. We have it set up, and that's what we've been doing today. We've been running directly into our storage tank on the ground and shut off going up into the overhead. Has a little dirt in that overhead. We're going to clean it out tomorrow. That'll be all cleaned out, and then we will have the ability to fill that tank full, and then we can run directly into this from the well and gravity flow from that into this tank. Gives an option to run more water and faster as we get spraying here someday. So Jack is taking off with our 5075 with the spreader on. There's the dozer that's faulted or broke down. There's our backhoe. There's our 6110. And there's the tractor that had the flat tire that we fixed. That's the loaner from John Deere. They're going to pick it up tomorrow. This is the latest that we heard from them as they bring our new 5065 down. If they're not able to come tomorrow, we can get in the field, we can still use it. We gotta get the tire fixed and such, so that's worked out well. Richard's waiting here for fertilizer to come. We'll try to get that on video. The Epsonics have a safety feature that tells us that they're backing up. So they're gonna go up and pick us up. So we're by the container. We're just looking at some of the first corn that was planted. It's growing real nice. You can roll it real easy. See the plants. It's growing real good. It's kind of a side view. Spacing's not too bad. We got quite a few of these little potholes, little depressions, but some of the corn's coming through that. So another look of the corn towards our trail or towards our road. This is just right next to, I'd say, north of the container. So we cleaned out the tank on top of the tower here. We had Tetchy. We kind of dropped him down inside, or helped him get down inside, I should say. And then he cleaned it out with a mop and bucket. It's nice and clean now. These guys brought another 100 bags of fertilizer over. The warehouse, they unloaded 360 bags of urea, the rest of our load. Now they're getting this packed in here real nice. We're going to hopefully get spreading fertilizer tomorrow and use a little bunch of it up tomorrow if things go well. This is the last thing we have to do tonight. And these guys are working hard to get it done. Got the planter all covered. Got some chickens running around here. We don't have any eggs yet, but they're kind of taking care of some of the bugs and stuff we got. And maybe tomorrow if we get our 5065 tractor, we will try to spray again with the Russell and then some insecticide for staying ahead of the fallen armyworms. So Cal and Tetchy are just discussing a little bit. But we are getting things kind of wrapped up for the evening. Potential of some rain tonight. There's kind of a thunderhead there. Or hopefully it doesn't rain. It's started to dry out rather nicely. George is our driver. He's been helping. So, been a good day. Corn's looking great. Keeps growing, growing, growing. So this is the field we want to spray with the Russell tomorrow. And some atrazine and insecticide and kind of get this done to the point that we may not have to spray it anymore. It's kind of our post-emerge program, and pretty clean so far. We got a few grasses in there that were there when we sprayed it the first time. Knocked some of them back, but the accent and the rustle will knock it down and it should be really clean. Very happy the way things are coming.
Bommy.
Tetchy is just drenched from being in the tank, working hard, but it's good.